everybody. I'm Michelle Tennant Nicholson. This is sustainableexercise.com. We're in the year 2022. This is week 4 and I'm about to make chia pudding. This recipe I've adapted from golo.com, and what we have is 1 banana sliced. We have blueberries. We have 2 cups Greek yogurt. I've used non-dairy Greek yogurt, but you can use dairy yogurt if you want to. We have 12 tablespoons of chia seeds, or in other words, 3/4 of a cup. We have 2 cups of almond milk, or you can use any milk that you want. I've also used cow's milk for this recipe. We have vanilla extract and honey. The recipe doesn't call for it, but I like to add a little bit of cinnamon and a little bit of cardamon. I usually use this with my, all my breakfast cereals and desserts and whatnot. I think it's really, really tasty. Okay, so let's get after it. So this is really good. To me, it tastes, it's really great for any fruit on top. I'm just going to go through how I do it. I'm going to mash these bananas. Sorry that I'm not on, I just taught a spin class, and so I don't even have my makeup on. I've got a big old winter hat on. So just a mess. So I'm just going to have you focus on the food right now. So we're going to mash these bananas. All right. And then we're going to add we do it all real and natural here. We're just going to add that Greek yogurt here. And then you're going to add the 2 together, mash them together. You want that to be nice and smooth. I probably have a little more than 2 cups here. I think that that's fine. Now this is your base, and this is the one that really tastes super nice. So you can do whatever you want. You can add some type of sweetener here if you want to, or something like that. If you're going to use some other fruit, here you can also add some other type of fruit. Just make sure it's chopped. Okay, I like banana because it gives that sweetness. You don't have to add a lot of sweetness. Now, what we're going to add to that is we're going to pour in our almond milk. So remember, we have 2 cups also of our milk. So I like to think of it sort of like 2 cups yogurt, 2 cups milk, 1 cup chia seed. However, it's really a 3/4 of a cup. So this almond milk is really going to be hydrating our chia seeds, and chia seeds are really good for the belly. They create like this mucus layer around the seed once they get hydrated. So that's really what this milk is going to do for the recipe. So you just want to put that in there. Now I'm going to go over to just kind of folding it more or less. Now at this point, you're going to add your fixins, right? So your things that taste real nice. So I'm going to add some vanilla. About 1 tablespoon of vanilla. This is honey from my bees. I'm a beekeeper, as you all know. So I'm just going to add about a tablespoon of honey, and I'm just going to do it to, because I've got this raw comb in here. Right, I'm just going to do it, I'm just going to eyeball it. So, that's good. There's some sweetener in there. Also, the raw honey has those natural enzymes that are really wonderful. Then, I'm going to get a whisk, and I'm going to add some of these seasonings here. And that I just want this to kind of just mix in there with, I want the yogurt and the almond milk. Your yogurt and your milk should mix. And so sometimes you're going to have to use a whisk for that. I'm just going to just do a little bit of cardamom, a little bit of cinnamon. I mean, I would say this is probably not even a half of teaspoon. Cardamom is going to be really strong, so less of the cardamom. You can go a little more liberally on the cinnamon if you like that. Also, what would be really good here is if you wanted to add chunks of crystallized ginger. I think that would be really nice in here too. But I'm not doing that. Because I'm using blueberries, and I think You know, might do some other type of fruit. Might go nice with that ginger. All right, so mix that up really nice like this. So then you've got like this base, right? So it's just kind of like a nice little soupy base. Now we add the seeds. Now they're going to start to hydrate right away. Just get all that mixed up. And then you're going to chill this for at least 4 hours. It's going to set up and it's going to be like a pudding. It's really delicious for dessert. In fact, that's what I'm doing for tonight. I'm having a girls' night in where my friend Maria and I are going to be just doing movies at her house. You know, we're in the pandemic, so we're just trying to keep it small. So, but we still want to get out and do something. So I decided that I would bring dessert, and she said that that would be, you know, this sounded good to her. Now at this point, if you wanted to add a little extra, if you wanted it for breakfast, you might not want it that sweet, but if you wanted it as a dessert, you could add something like a monk fruit. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to put a little bit in here, because it is going to be for a dessert tonight. So I'm just going to sprinkle in, you know, maybe 3/4 of a teaspoon there. I like to add that monk fruit just if I'm having people who aren't really, they like a sweet flavor, but they're not really, they don't care about gluten-free and dairy-free and all that. They just want something that tastes real nice. Sometimes I boost that up with a little bit of stevia or monk fruit. Now at this point, you could actually taste it. Kind of adjust any flavors you have. That's the first. So there we go. That's what it looks like. Gonna put this on top. And that is what I'm taking for dessert tonight. Bye.